Did you ever dream you were the movie star with popcorn in your hand? I did.